In the heart of the quiet town of Ravenswood, an unassuming antique shop stood with an eerie charm. Its windows were adorned with dusty curtains, and the sign above the door creaked in the wind, bearing the name Curiosities and Oddities. Little did the townsfolk know, this shop harbored a collection of possessed objects, each with a dark and sinister history. The shop owner, Mr. Elias Blackwood, was an enigmatic figure who had spent a lifetime acquiring rare and peculiar items. One day he stumbled upon a mysterious book bound in ancient leather and adorned with strange symbols. Ignoring the foreboding warnings within, he began collecting objects mentioned in its pages, unwittingly initiating the Possessed Objects series. The first item in the cursed collection was an ornate mirror with a tarnished golden frame. Legend had it that anyone who gazed into its depths would see the twisted reflection of their darkest fears. One by one, the unsuspecting buyers of this mirror found themselves haunted by their deepest nightmares, unable to escape the malevolent force that had attached itself to the glass. Next came a weathered music box that played a haunting melody in the dead of night. As its melancholic notes echoed through the town, residents reported strange occurrences, whispers in the shadows, ghostly figures dancing in the moonlight. The music box seemed to hold the key to a realm beyond, and those who dared to wind it would find themselves drawn into a nightmarish dance with the supernatural. The third object, a vintage porcelain doll with vacant, soulless eyes, was said to harbor the spirit of a vengeful child. Its porcelain limbs moved of their own accord, and its haunting giggles echoed through the halls of the homes it infiltrated. The doll became a harbinger of doom, causing inexplicable accidents and misfortunes to befall those unfortunate enough to possess it. As the Possessed Objects series continued to grow, the town of Ravenswood became a breeding ground for supernatural terror. Residents began to realize the connection between the cursed objects and the antique shop. But Mr. Blackwood, driven by an otherworldly compulsion, continued to acquire new items for his collection. The townsfolk, desperate to break the curse, sought the help of a renowned paranormal investigator. Armed with ancient knowledge and a determination to unravel the mystery, the investigator delved into the dark history of each object. The battle between the living and the possessed raged on as the investigator faced the malevolent forces unleashed by Mr. Blackwood's cursed collection. The Possessed Objects series had woven a tapestry of horror that gripped Ravenswood in its spectral claws. As the investigator ventured deeper into the mysteries of the antique shop, they uncovered a sinister truth, a pact made with a malevolent entity that bound the cursed objects together. The town's fate hung in the balance as the investigator raced against time to break the unholy connection and banish the malevolent force that had plagued Ravenswood for generations. The Possessed Objects series had become a living nightmare, and only through courage, wit, and the strength of the human spirit could the town hope to escape the clutches of the supernatural darkness that threatened to consume them all.